Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is an audio tarot reading, which means for many people it's boring because all you have is today's 5-card read. That's it. And if it doesn't occupy my eyes, I'm just not interested anymore. I have to be busy. I have to be distracted all the time. We don't do that here. What we do is eliminate the distractions. God knows there are shitloads that we have to swim through every day. Whether it's if you're on the net, you're on the phone, there's commercials, advertisements, lies being told about this, that. They're keeping the truth away from you. I mean, it's just... So here, this is a place of safety. This is a place of peace. This is a place of focus. That's what it takes to manifest. You need to focus. Now, it's a natural ability, but it really is something that's just paid lip service. They really do not want you to know how to manifest in any way or form, and yet you do it all the time. I remember about a week or so ago, I had been, for some reason, thinking about a particular meat. Now, I am a carnivore. I do intermittent fasting. I sprout my own vegetables. I mean, I really put a lot of effort into my health. And I generally stay away from processed meats because they're horrendous for you. But for some reason, I had this overwhelming taste for this particular processed meat product. And what it is liver sausage. And I'm Polish. I grew up in this stuff. So I like it. But I haven't had it in years, right? But for some reason, this thing just kept surfacing in my conscious. Just kept surfacing. It took a period of a week or 2 weeks, and I finally gave in. I said, the hell with it. I'm just going to go. I went to the store. It was on sale, half price. So I picked up 2 packages. I mean, what the hell? It was on sale, right? I'm glad I did. Got it out of my system. But there's a case of manifesting. I had the idea, I thought it up, and not only was it there available, but at half price. Now, no, doesn't make it any healthier for me. It was, from that standpoint, not the wisest of moves, but it scratched that itch. And I stopped. I knew, okay, just satisfy the urge, wherever the hell it's coming from, and then stop. And I've done that. But that's a case of manifesting, and you do that kind of thing all the time. But what we're talking about is focused manifesting. And one of the things that I would strongly advise people, and this is not popular because most tarot readers and most astrology readers tell you stuff that they think you want to hear so they can get likes, they can get subscriptions, they can get shares. They're manipulating you, telling you what you want to hear so that you like them. I would be happy if you liked me, and if you did the typical things, the subscribe, the share, the likes. If you did, I'd love it. But that's not my main goal. My main goal is to inspire you to manifest better. And one of the things that is unpopular, but is true, is manifest within your life destiny. You can use numerology, you can use astrology. I would more often with astrology start with the North Node, ascendant, moon, and then you can play with it from there. But you can pretty much figure out where you're leaning. And if you're in touch with yourself, you know the kind of stuff that you would enjoy doing. I choose at this stage of my life to work to live, not to live to work. At my age, the most important thing is time. I don't have a whole lot of it left. Thankfully, I'm pretty healthy, and I live in a beautiful place, and I take advantage of it. But time is more important than money. Your time should be more important than money. Because whatever you make from working, that is time you will never, ever, ever, ever get back. It's gone. and you spent it working at a job, hopefully that you're passionate about, more often than not, you hate. So not only do you give up time that you're never going to get, but you hate doing whatever you're doing. It's a hell of a terrible existence. Now, that being the case, sometimes we have to do it. We have no choices. So that's why I want you to learn how to manifest. That's why I want to inspire you. That's why you are more important than me. That's why you are more important than me. So let's go to today's reading. The middle card is always the oracle card. Today it's building blocks. Okay, building blocks. That's nice. Step by step, you're making your way to something. The numbers up in the right-hand corner emphasize that. It's a 2 and an 8. 2s are always decisions. 8s are a material expression of that 2, that decision. You made a decision. Now you get to see the results of that decision. And the 2 and 8 together equal 10 or 1. You are beginning a journey. You're not there yet. You may indeed be thinking about it and have been thinking about it for a while, but you want to build a new life. Does that mean you're going to have a bigger house, more cars, more? I hope not, because that's not a better life. It's bigger, but not better. Remember, whatever you own owns you. You got a car? Got to take care of the damn thing. Got a house? Got to take care of the damn thing. All that costs you money, which means you have to work at a job that you hate longer, giving up more of your life. Kind of a losing proposition, right? So the point of the matter is that you have to work your way to something that is a much better reflection of you. And that's what this manifesting is all about. Step by step, you're building blocks to a better life. And you're on the verge of making a decision. Remember, we got that eclipse coming up, what is it, April 8th? I think April's going to be a huge month. I think this year is going to be a terrifically horrendous year, but you can make it better, and you can use the energy to build a better life. Let's begin all the way to the left. We go to the Queen of Pentacles. Talk about building something tangible. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She's resourceful. She's down to earth. She's mature. She's trustworthy. She's dependable. And that's because the Queen of Pentacles has an excellent value system. She knows what's important to her, why it is important to her, and how to manifest that value system. That's where you have to be. Unfortunately, at this point, you are working towards becoming the Emperor. And in this picture on your screen, the Emperor card is in reverse. So in other words, you're not doing it, but you're thinking about it. And what you're doing is taking the Queen of Pentacles energy, making sure that you have a solid, dependable, trustworthy value system, something that you can really lean into and depend on, no matter what's going on around you, so that you can begin to direct your life like an emperor. Again, you're not there yet. The card is in reverse, but you're working in that direction. And what happens in and around April 8th may help you in that direction, I would suspect. After that, we go to the other side. We go to the Lovers. Yes, that's relationships. Yes, that is union of sort. But remember, we're talking about manifesting. How about uniting with yourself? Very often we work against our own best interests. For example, a job that you hate, absolutely hate. And because you do, that means whatever time you spend at that job, that is a part of your life. Not only are you never going to get back again, but you're absolutely destroying. Now, I know situations, conditions, all sorts of things kind of set us up in that regard. But that's why the Queen of Pentacles is so valuable. Take time now to really clean up your value system. Make it honest, make it dependable, make it trustworthy, make it clear, so that you can begin to be the emperor and direct your life. You have to make a decision to join your mind, your body, your spirit. That's the communication. That's the union. Don't beat yourself. Most of us do that. And the final card is the Ace of Wands. Wands are positivity, enthusiasm, joy, excitement. You're being plugged into your life. You're not just visiting it, you are actually participating in it. You can do that. That's the goal. That's the building blocks. Step by step, you are working to a place where you have the joy in life. You have the inspiration. You have the courage. You're going to need the courage part, I'm telling you. But that's the idea of today's reading. Building blocks. The idea of step by step, one after another. Just keep moving forward. Don't stop. That takes us today to our meme. It says, they're counting on you to stop. Stop talking about the future. They're counting on you being too tired, too hurt, too stressed, too distracted, too busy. Just too much. They're counting on you to give up. Don't stop. No matter how long it takes, don't stop. Again, step by step. That's the way. And I would, as a practical purpose, take a look at April 8th. That's when we have the eclipse. I suspect you're already feeling the energy. I suspect you're kind of intuitively headed towards that energy. But just kind of focus, April 8th. Right around that time. It could be a week or so before or after, but something in there will give you the opportunity to begin this journey, to solidify your values, to make decisions upon your values, to start communicating and working with yourself instead of against yourself so that you can have a life that belongs to you. But you can't stop, no matter how long it takes. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow for another Tao Manifested reading. Between now and the next time we get together, peace and blessings.